Hello everybody and welcome to this unboxing and first impressions video on the new Amazon Echo Buds, AirPods Pro and the Beats Solo Pro. Now just keep in mind this is simply an unboxing and first impressions video and you can expect a full review on all of these guys sometime in the future. But if you want to watch one of my newer videos, you can click or tap up here. But with all that out of the way, let's talk about the Echo Buds. Now, the Echo Buds are something that I would have expected to have seen in mid-2018, because by today's standards, these earbuds feel a little last gen. Now, the first thing that really stands out to me is the size of their carrying case. Now, these earbuds have an advertised battery life of 20 hours, which is good, but their carrying case is pretty big compared to a lot of other newer truly wireless earbuds out there. But my biggest gripe about them right now is that they're using a micro USB port instead of a USB-C port. I don't know, I assumed that they were going to use a USB-C port given that, it's Amazon. Now, the Echo Buds are in-ear earbuds, and shape-wise, they're very reminiscent to the Sennheiser Momentum Truly Wireless earbuds. Now, they also come included with a few ear fins. But the really weird thing here is that these ear fins just wrap around the earbuds. They don't actually have like an alignment mechanism like a lot of other Truly Wireless earbuds out there that have ear fins like these earbuds. I don't know, I just think the ear fins on these earbuds feel they feel like an afterthought. Now, fit-wise, these earbuds fit very well, but another thing that I also notice about them is that the earbuds themselves are pretty heavy compared to a lot of other truly wireless earbuds out there. Now, from a feature standpoint, I love that these earbuds have an ambient mode, but I'm not a fan of their ambient mode. Their ambient mode sounds very artificial and there's a constant hissing in the background. Now, these earbuds also have active noise cancellation and it does a very decent job of blocking out lower frequency sounds, but when it comes to higher frequency sounds, not so much. Now, personally, that is to be expected because any pair of decent truly wireless earbuds or headphones that have active noise cancellation should be able to block out constant low frequency sounds, and those higher frequency sounds are going to be more of a challenge. Now, when it comes to listening to music with these earbuds, out of the box they have a flat sound signature, but you can go into their app and adjust your EQ to whatever you like. But, preliminary wise, they sound very decent. But from a technical standpoint, something that I find very weird about these earbuds is that I'm not sure if they have a Hero and Sidekick setup or if each earbud establishes a connection with your phone. Now, if I take out the left earbud, you can see that they actually connect to my phone, and if I press on the touchpad, they will play and pause my music on my phone. But if I try to play music on my phone, the earbuds themselves don't actually start playing music, unless if I take out the right earbud. And in which case, if I press play on my phone, the right earbud will play music for like a half a second, and then all that sound gets transferred over to the left side. So I think for right now, the left earbud is still dependent on the right earbud to play music, but it looks like each earbud does connect independently to your phone. So maybe through a software update, we can have a true setup where each earbud can work independently and connect to your phone, because then this way people who like to use one earbud at a time, they can use either the left earbud or the right earbud. They don't got to worry about selecting the correct earbud. So overall, first impressions wise, I'm very about the Echo Buds. Their case is pretty big. I don't like that they're using a micro USB port for charging, and their ambient mode has a lot of background hissing in the background. But maybe they can fix that through a software update. But now let's talk about the AirPods Pro. Now, the AirPods Pro charging case is slightly longer and slightly thicker than the normal AirPods case. But for all intents and purposes, the AirPods Pro still have a very small carrying case, which is awesome if you're somebody who's looking for a pair of truly wireless earbuds to just stick in your pocket and not even feel that they're there. Now, when it comes to fit, personally, I was a little apprehensive about the AirPods Pro because personally, I'm not the biggest fan of in-ear earbuds. I only like wearing in-ear earbuds like the Powerbeats Pro, when I'm at the gym. And then when it comes to everything else, like watching videos at home or taking phone calls or whatever, I'm team AirPods. But all in all, the AirPods Pro fit very similarly to the normal AirPods. Now, even though the AirPods Pro have silicone ear tips, they don't actually go all that deep into your ear canal, like let's say the Powerbeats Pro or even the Echo Buds. These earbuds are just resting right outside of your ear canal, and the silicone ear tips are there to just help create a solid seal. Now, from a technical standpoint, just like the Echo Buds, the AirPods Pro have active noise cancellation and they have an ambient mode. Now, just like the Echo Buds, these earbuds are doing a very good job of blocking out those low frequency sounds, but again, those higher frequency sounds are still getting through, which is to be expected. But more importantly, the transparency mode on these AirPods is way better than what's found on the Echo Buds. It sounds natural, but more importantly, there isn't any background hissing in the background. And sound quality wise, the AirPods Pro sound way better than the AirPods because they no longer have a whole bunch of bass to just hide the fact that they don't have good mids or instrument separation. And they also sound different from the Powerbeats Pro because again, they don't have all that much bass. These AirPods are putting a lot of emphasis on mids and vocals, which personally I really like. So overall, first impressions wise, yeah, I really like these AirPods Pro. Are they worth $250? I think the price is pretty steep, but these things are making a really good first impression. But now let's talk about the Beats Solo Pro. Build quality wise, I wouldn't spend $300 on these headphones. Now these headphones still look great, but they still feel very cheap. Now these headphones are still mostly made out of plastic, we've got silicone underneath the headband, but more importantly, the ear pads on these headphones feels very synthetic and it doesn't feel good at all. But also, when you extend the headband on these headphones, it doesn't really glide like on a lot of other headphones that have a sliding headband. This headband just shimmies its way through. This just feels very cheap in my opinion. Now, fit-wise, these headphones are very tight, and I can tell you right now that these are not big head approved. Now, personally, I don't feel comfortable trying to stretch the headband out on these headphones because all of this is all plastic, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a repeat of the Beats Solo 3s where their headband was cracking. But from a performance standpoint, one of the biggest new features on the Beats Solo Pro is that they now have a transparency mode. Finally. And just like on the AirPods Pro, the transparency mode on these headphones feels natural and there's no background hissing, which is good. Now, the active noise cancellation on these headphones, first impressions wise, it's actually doing a pretty decent job. Now, again, it blocks out a considerable amount of low frequency sounds, but the real test here is that we gotta see how these headphones manage when it comes to blocking out higher frequency sounds like chatter, because that's what separates good ANC headphones from great ANC headphones. But sound quality wise, these headphones have a very similar sound signature to the Powerbeats Pro, in the sense that they still have a lot of bass, but they're also putting a good emphasis on the mids and vocals so that vocalists don't get drowned out by all of the bass. So sound quality wise, I think these headphones are going to be crowd pleasers. But overall, I don't think I can recommend spending $300 on these headphones because first off, these headphones come included with a soft shell carrying case, which to me kind of feels like a ripoff because usually when you're paying upwards of $300 on any pair of headphones, a hard shell carrying case is to be expected. Also, add to the fact that these headphones don't have an audio jack, so yeah, I think not having an audio jack on these headphones is just stupid because I think some people just still need or want an audio jack depending on their setup or situation. For me, what I wonder is what if I were on an airplane and I wanted to watch an in-flight movie? I wouldn't be able to plug in because these headphones just don't have an audio jack. But I think we're going to leave it at that. These have been my first impressions on the Beats Solo Pro, Echo Buds, and AirPods Pro. I think it's kind of hard justifying paying $300 for the Beats Solo Pro. I think that if they were on sale for like $200, maximum $220, then yeah, okay. Echo Buds to me feel a little last gen, but maybe they can get better through software. But definitely the AirPods Pro I think they're going to be my new favorite thing. These things are pretty sick. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. If you want to pick any of the products up mentioned in this video, those will be linked in the description down below, and you can also support the channel by checking out the merch store. But other than that, I'll catch you next time.